Hey everyone, I'm Stefan. This is Graham.
Hello.
This is Travis.
Hey,
And we are three different ones. Last year we compiled a list of albums we think are interesting and now talk about them. Today, one more thing. We do take requests for albums. So if you have an album that you'd like to hear us cover, by all means, just drop the name in the comments section of this video and we will get right on it. We have received a request for the episode today, and we are covering The Catastrophists, which is a collaboration EP between Tom Morello and the electronic duo called the Bloody Beetroots. We're going to go through all the songs in the listing and give our overall scores for it at the end. I don't know anything about the Bloody Beetroots. I hadn't had this not been requested. There's no way I would have known about it.
Same.
Obviously we've done a Rage Against the Machine album, so we've talked about Tom Morello before, but I was I tried to find a little background on them and really didn't find a whole lot. I'm good to just start talking the Devil's Infantry unless y'all had something about the Beetroots that y'all wanted to mention before we get going.
I've got nothing on the Beetroots. I've heard the name, and that's the extent.
Yep.
Yeah, never heard of them. It's a kind of a funny name.
It is.
Yeah. Bloody Beetroots.
Yep. Well, all right then. Let's just get right to it.
Straight to it. Let's do it.
Devil's Infantry. There's it's fitting that we start off with a little spoken word on this album. We'll get a little bit of that on here. This was a surprising opening, I would call it.
It was extremely surprising. I had no idea what to expect from this.
Yeah, we do get some Morello riffage going on in this song. Not as much as I thought, though.
Yeah, definitely not.
A lot of the music. It kind of it sounded very cinematic.
That's exactly. I was gonna say that this sounded like it belonged in an action movie.
Yeah. There's just those vibrating atmospheric sounds. I don't know if either of y'all saw Blade Runner 2049 that came out a few years ago, but all of the that entire movie, all of the electronic music for it sounds just like this.
Gotcha.
Literally just like this.
Yeah.
No, I never saw it.
Yeah. No,
but this has that kind of synthy.
Yes, very electronic.
It kind of 80s or 90s movie. I don't know. But, this has got a long build-up, and there's a riff. And you mentioned Tom Morello. He doesn't play that much guitar. I mean, there are guitar riffs, but, he doesn't really, go off and play, a lot of solos like I expected.
No, he doesn't.
I had no clue what to expect with this.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know, when the music kicks in, it sounds very very processed and
very
electronic.
Rocket League soundtrack.
Yep.
I hate to say that, but
no, I kind of know what you mean. It's kind of cheesy.
Yeah. I have to agree. Unfortunately,
there will be no dancing tonight.
Dude, even some of the spoken word stuff, I'm like,
all of it. I mean, all of it was just it's felt like the talking screen from that old Apple commercial. It was just supposed to be it was trying to be ominous and strange. It was weird.
Is that who is that? Is that a sample or is that Tom Morello talking?
I have no idea who that is.
At some points I was like, oh, that kind of sounds like Tom Morello. And then I was like,
It might
oh,
have been.
maybe it's not. Maybe it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a sample. I think that's voiceover for the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct, I think. But yeah, the long build up to this, big giant sounding riff, like.
Thought you were gonna say letdown.
I mean,
Big
I
Thought
build
or
up to this
hoped.
big giant letdown.
Is that what you thought, Travis? Were you let down?
I'm not gonna give anything away till the end.
Okay.
What'd you guys think of Radium Girls?
Well,
Yeah.
I kind of like. It's weird. Like if you break it down to the individual parts, like I did like the female vocals, and I liked
did too. That was
I
probably my favorite part about it.
I thought the open was okay, and I thought the bridge where Morello does his distinctive guitar bit. I thought that was fun, but I don't know, for whatever reason it just didn't add up to a solid song for me. I can't really explain it. Yeah,
didn't love it. And this is this song like solidified for me. Okay, this is going to be like a heavily electronic based album. That's what's going to happen here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like that, like I don't even know what you call it, electronic music or dubstep.
Yeah,
it's like
I know
there's that big kind of fat sounding.
Oh yeah,
which
that fat sounding electricity.
Yeah, man.
Thick electricity.
Some Radium Girls, man.
Yeah, this one didn't really land for me. It's got Pussy Riot on it though.
It does.
Yep, it does.
See, that is.
They're on here a couple of times, right?
Wasn't that? Yeah, I think so. Wasn't that the Russian band that got like thrown in jail?
I believe so.
Yeah,
I think that's right. With the T-shirts and everything. Yeah, I think
that was a big news story. Like, I don't know, 5 years ago.
I think it's longer than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, closer to 10, probably.
Yeah. And Tom Morello, I think, is a big political guy.
Yes, absolutely.
Sure, to put it lightly. Yeah.
I'm guessing that's what the connection between those two was.
Yep.
But yeah, this one didn't really work for me. Travis, did you say disjointed?
No, but yes.
Yeah, I just felt like they kind of tried to just mix two things that didn't quite
mesh.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. It just felt like I'm in a studio remotely. Here's a part. Put it on your song. Okay.
Yeah, it did have that vibe. Unfortunately,
not cohesive to me.
That's a perfect way to describe that. Fully agree.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
What'd y'all think of Lightning Over Mexico?
Love this song.
So this is the track that made me think, okay, this feels like this could be a Rocket League soundtrack. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I enjoy the Rocket League soundtrack.
Yeah.
And I I liked the heavy beat here. I guess I enjoyed it for what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really all I have for that.
Yeah, it sounds like monster trucks like crashing into each other.
Oh, come on. It's got more than that. There's some solid harmonies in here. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
I like the buzziness to the vocals. I mean, it really made you feel like you were in that storm. I love the sultry Spanish voice. Like the drippy bass line. I had fun with this song. I liked this one.
I think that's the greatest description I've ever heard. It sounded like monster trucks crashing. Wow.
It kind of, it did. But I still like it. I
yeah,
do.
exactly.
I like the song.
For what it was, I can accept it.
I'll wave the flag for Lightning over Mexico. Graham, you can hate all you want.
I did think it was stronger than the first two. And
I did too.
I think
there
was a point where I was like, okay, this has potential. Like there was like you mentioned, the vocal harmonies were interesting enough.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's Morello and the Beetroots harmonizing with each other.
I would, yeah.
It's actually Gravedigger and Bigfoot colliding
in monster trucks.
Oh goodness. Would y'all think about the acoustic intro and keep going?
Might have been the most surprised I was on this
Had
EP.
kind of a Western feel to it.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah, it did.
A little spoken, potentially Morello or whoever that is.
Yeah.
Another fellow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
very.
It was.
Didn't move the needle.
It's surprising. Well, what did you say?
I said it didn't move the needle for me.
Yeah.
It was surprising, but that was it for me.
Yeah, it's very simple. I mean, if not for the fact that it sticks out like a sore thumb on this in this listing. Yeah. There's not a ton there. Graham,
sorry.
Very good.
Bad interrupting. My bad. It kind of had a sounded like it could be in a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Western is perfect descriptor for that.
Right.
Right.
This was just, it's like, I mean, like, it's during stuff like this that I kind of forget that Morello's on this, is accredited with this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought he would have a bigger showcase in here than he does.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's very noticeable, or at least more noticeable in Weather Strike that he's in here.
Yeah, more weather related imagery here.
Yes, indeed.
I gotta say, Weather Strike was hands down my favorite track.
Really?
This is the only song I would re-listen to off this album.
Okay.
I mean, I was laughing at the vocals, but
yeah,
I think this is probably my favorite song on here.
All right. You like that shrieking they got going?
I guess, dude. I don't know. I liked that it was in a different language at some points. I don't know. I enjoyed it.
I couldn't tell what the singer was doing for part of the song. That wasn't a bad thing either. Like it was just, it was very the whoever is singing here, its vocals are very light for most of this one.
Yeah. I guess that's Russian or some kind of Cyrillic based language.
Yeah.
So yeah. I could see this one being like the single or something.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
You're good.
You know, some heavy riffage. It sounded a little like a more modern Rage riff or something.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's weird though because there are a few like pop elements in here too.
Yeah,
like a very boppy synth or keyboard going. Like it's I don't know. There's a lot of
yeah. I know what you mean.
It's such a strange song, and I like it, but God, it's hard to classify. like trying to figure out what they're going for on this.
Yeah, it does have that feel of a collaboration where maybe they weren't even in the same place. It was just like, hey, here's this Pro Tools file that I recorded. Add your thing to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, very modern, poppy at times. I don't know. This one was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they were in a Russia.
In a Russia?
They were in a Russia.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. I have no idea.
I mean, if they were, it would make Field of Tigers even more weird.
Why is that?
I did not like this song.
Me
all.
neither.
Not
This is my
remotely.
least favorite one of the 7.
This is the epitome of like, here's my Pro Tools file. Just plug it and let it go.
Yeah. God, very, very flat vocals, and the chorus elicited quite an eye roll from me. Oh. I know you know what I mean. He's talking about the Field of Tigers, and I was like, no, I don't.
Yeah.
Please explain.
And then just...
Yeah.
Yeah, you do get your first, or from my memory, this is the first Morello guitar solo on the album.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say this. I love Tom Morello's riffs. I cannot stand his lead playing.
It's pretty freaky.
In the worst way, in my opinion.
That's kind of his style. It's like pretty
beep boo boo bop boo bop boo beep.
It's a little it's kind of robotic. And a lot of that's his weird effects and stuff. I've never been like, it's not really my style either. But I don't know. I was kind of, I guess, looking forward to hearing him do a solo.
I wish he would have done more.
Yeah,
in this song.
Yeah, I do too. And I like some of his stuff. Like his Audio Slave solos are pretty decent and tolerable. Yeah. Just, I just can't do the. I don't know.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
It's not my thing. He's a great guitar player. That's just it's not my thing.
Hey, to each their own, man.
And to just slap it in this song.
Yeah, I mean, it just wasn't. Nothing could have really saved this song for me.
Could Mary Celeste be saved?
I think so. I like the riff that Morello does in this one.
The closer here?
I do.
This it wasn't bad.
Oddly placed guitar solo though, I thought.
Yes.
Just again with the place this where you please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting sounding track though. I like the vocals during the verses. I thought that was kind of cool.
I too. I really liked the chorus on Mary Celeste. I like what they did with the singer's voice too. Even though it wasn't, it was still a little bit flat. I thought it sounded kind of cool. I loved the buzzy electronic sounds we got as we were warping out of this one.
Yeah.
I think this is a solid ending.
Yeah.
Yes, to the EP. It's only about a 27-minute thing.
Very short.
Yeah, right about. Yeah.
26.
Yep.
I had not heard about this project. Was this a request from somebody we know, or was it a fan?
The older brother asked that we look into this.
Man. He's going to hate me.
No, he's not. Did you hate this?
He's gonna hate me when he hears my number.
Oh, don't worry about it. Did you hate this though? Did you hate going through this?
I don't hate anything, but
You didn't like it?
if we're getting to scores,
I mean, I don't have anything else on Mary Celeste unless y'all wanted to add something.
no.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
How would you rate this, Stefan? Before I give you my number.
This one was actually really easy to score because not knowing anything about them or really what they're going for, or the fact that it's not even really an album, it's almost just like this kind of feels like a playlist more than anything. I still, I think I can give this a 6 out of 10 though.
Okay.
Because even though I did have a song that I flat out did not like, which was Feel the Tigers. I think I did like more than I disliked. And even on the first two songs, which were a little iffy for me, there is enough on there that I'm glad I heard them at the very least. And there's weirdness in here, and I don't, intentional or otherwise, I'm not sure, but I think I'd be comfortable recommending this to someone.
Yeah.
I really would. I think I think it could be a. I mean, the fact that it is pretty short makes it kind of an easier sell, and I might high point certain songs as opposed to the whole thing, but I think I'm okay recommending the Catastrophists. Yeah, so I'd say 6 out of 10 for me on this thing. What about you?
I'm gonna have to divide that by 2.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 10.
Alrighty.
Just my personal opinion. I would never listen to it again. I don't think there's a single track I would revisit. Thought it was a disaster. I mean, I guess it's not an album. So
yeah, but it's
kind of hard to score it that way. But it just
no. This was released together. This is a compilation. You get to rate it like
it
that.
just
for sure.
To me, it was like it. Graham said the word disjointed. I mean, I felt like it was a thing that was put together not cohesively at all. It didn't do anything for me personally, and I don't think I would recommend it to anybody.
Yeah.
And I apologize.
No.
I apologize. I don't know. I had no expectations for this. I didn't know what it was going to be. All I knew is that Tom Morello's name was on it, and maybe because of that, I was just sorely disappointed.
Yeah. Sure.
Graham, how you feeling?
I want to give it a 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of have a similar review to Travis's. I do know people who I think would be into this. Like it's very much like a hard rock, like modern hard rock type of thing. I could see it getting some people pumped up. Just not my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just didn't make a huge impression. Didn't really grab my attention. Yeah. I just that's about all I got.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right.
Honestly, if Tom Morello wasn't tied to this, I think I might have scored it higher personally.
Okay.
Just because, like, I don't know, it and I mean, it's fair for the guy to go off and make different sounds and whatnot, but it's like it teed me up for something that I really, really like. I love Rage
Yeah.
personally, you know, and
Yeah.
it's like it just was a complete letdown for me
Yeah. I mean,
Sure.
yeah, that can happen for sure.
in that regard.
Yeah.
It happens indeed.
Yeah,
It
you know,
does.
maybe I would have given this a 5 otherwise.
Yeah.
That's all right. Anything else? Final thoughts on a pretty short episode, I gotta think.
Mm-mm.
No.
All right. Well, if you have an album or EP that you'd like to hear us talk about, by all means, just drop it in the comments and it will go on our list and we will get to it and get it over to you soon. As always, like, subscribe to the channel, share the episode, and we'll be back at you soon with some more content. So come back to experience 3 different ones and we'll see you next time.